All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 28th of October, and we're winding down a killer month of drinking here at the Wine Watch. Let me tell you, it's going to take us all of November to get through what I drank yesterday from October, and we stopped seeing suppliers on November 1, so finally we're going to have time to get caught up with the show. All right, well, what have we got going on next week? We've got one of our big events. We sent out an email a week ago, but we're still a little light in attendance, folks. I don't know, maybe you guys didn't see it. We just keep adding to the list of wines for this tasting, the Wines of the World event for the Symphony of the Americas, our hometown symphony here in Broward County, run by Jim and Renee Labonte, great people, and they're putting on a great show for you. Next Friday night at the Bahia Mar Hotel in Fort Lauderdale Beach, we're going to have over 60 wines we'll be showing at our Wines of the World tasting. This event happens in two parts from 6 to 8:30. We've got a silent auction and a tasting. We're featuring over 60 wines from all over the world. Some great stuff. Lewis Cellars. Rob Sweeney, the owner of Vinecliff, is our vintner host this year, but we've got a couple other vintners and a bunch of other people that are going to be hosting tables for dinner and bringing even more wine. And we got, like I said, our silent auction ends at 8:30, and then we go right into our live auction and our dinner. But before that, man, you're going to have... First of all, if you just want to come to the tasting, you don't want to get all dressed up and do dinner, you can taste these 60 wines. We've got appetizers from Mike Saperstein, Wine Watch Catering, Chris Topper from the Bahia Mar Hotel, and Bill Mitchell from Publix. Their cooking school is going to be doing a sushi display. So you're going to have a ton of stuff to eat and drink. If you just want to come to the tasting from 6 to 8:30, that's $55. Hey, if you want to come to the whole event, it's $200 per person. That includes everything, our Wines of the World tasting, our dinner, our auction, and we're going to be hanging out later and partying. I can tell you that right now. We've got Chef Oliver Saucy, who was our chef host honoree last year, will be there cooking, of course, as well as Chef Angelo Elio, our first-year chef host honoree, and then this year we've got Dean Max from 3030, who is going to be our chef honoree. These guys, some of the top chefs in South Florida, going to be cooking your dinner. And then we got a couple other guys also. They're going to be joining them. Chef Carlos from High Life. And we've got Sal from Grand Forno doing the bread. So some fantastic food. It's going to be about 400 people there. Some great live auction lots. As I mentioned before, this is all to benefit your hometown symphony, the Symphony of the Americas. Come out and help us feed these starving artists a week from tonight, November 4th at Bahia Mar. Check it out online. All the wines we're going to be serving, all the auction items, silent and live, the menu for dinner. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.